What if I told you the company that processes 2.2 billion transactions every single day just built itself a kill switch for your crypto wallet? And the wildest part? They got 85 crypto companies to help them do it voluntarily. In March 2026, Mastercard quietly announced a partnership with over 85 cryptocurrency companies. The headlines called it innovation. The press releases said mainstream adoption. But buried in the details is something nobody is talking about. Mastercard didn't join crypto. Mastercard just put a toll booth on the only highway out of it. This is not a technology story. This is a power story. Today, we are going to break down exactly how the next payment stack could decide which of your transactions are allowed, how invisible fees get baked into every crypto purchase, and why your everyday spending could soon carry restrictions you never agreed to. The most shocking part comes at the very end, when we reveal who actually benefits from all of this. So stick around, because what you learn in the next 12 minutes could change how you think about every dollar in your wallet. To understand what Mastercard is really doing, you need to understand what they are protecting. For decades, Mastercard sat at the center of global commerce like a spider in a golden web. Every time you swiped a card, tapped your phone, or bought something online, Mastercard collected a slice. Their network processes over 143 billion transactions a year across 210 countries. In 2025 alone, their net revenue hit $32.8 billion. Think about that. They don't make anything. They don't sell anything. They just sit between you and the store. And for that privilege, they take a cut of nearly everything. Meet Jay. Jay is a 34-year-old graphic designer in Austin, Texas. Every morning, Jay taps his card for a $4 coffee. Every Friday, he fills his tank for about $55. Every month, his rent, his subscriptions, his groceries all flow through payment networks like Mastercard. Jay never thinks about it. The system is invisible, seamless, comfortable. And that invisibility is exactly how Mastercard likes it. For Jay and billions like him, the golden age of frictionless payments felt like progress. But here's what Jay never realized. That invisible system was collecting a fee on nearly every dollar he spent, roughly 1.5 to 3.3% per transaction. Multiply that across 8 billion card users worldwide, and you begin to see the empire. But empires, as history teaches us, face challengers. And the challenger that kept Mastercard executives awake at night was not another bank. It was a technology that promised to make them obsolete entirely. Cryptocurrency was supposed to be the great equalizer. Bitcoin launched in 2009 with a radical promise: send money to anyone, anywhere, with no bank, no card network, no middleman taking a cut. By 2021, the total crypto market cap hit $3 trillion. Decentralized finance platforms were processing billions in transactions with fees as low as a fraction of a cent. Imagine this. Jay wants to send $200 to his sister in London. Through traditional rails, he pays a $25 wire fee, waits 3 business days, and Mastercard or a bank skims a percentage at every conversion point. Through a crypto wallet, that same $200 arrives in minutes for under $1 in fees. No middleman, no permission needed. This was the dream, peer-to-peer money flowing as freely as email. By 2024, over 560 million people worldwide owned cryptocurrency. El Salvador made Bitcoin legal tender. Major retailers started accepting stablecoins. The writing was on the wall. If crypto matured into a true payment system, it would not just compete with Mastercard. It would erase the need for Mastercard. And here's the thing about trillion-dollar companies: they do not go quietly. They do not innovate from fear. They absorb, they co-opt, they build walls disguised as bridges. And that is exactly what happened next. But here's where it gets wild. Instead of fighting crypto, Mastercard opened its arms. In March 2026, they unveiled the Crypto Partner Program, a coalition of over 85 companies including exchanges, wallet providers, and financial institutions. The press tour was flawless. Words like collaboration, innovation, and mainstream adoption filled every headline. But let us read between the lines. Every partner in this program must route crypto to fiat conversions through Mastercard's infrastructure. Every partner must comply with Mastercard's technical standards. Every partner must implement Mastercard-approved KYC and AML protocols. Think of it like this. Imagine crypto is a river flowing freely across borders. What Mastercard just built is a dam. They are not stopping the water. They are controlling where it flows, how fast it moves, and who gets to drink from it. This is the on-off ramp strategy. Whenever you convert crypto to dollars to buy groceries, or convert your paycheck into Bitcoin, that transaction now passes through Mastercard's checkpoint. They see it, they approve it, they take a fee, and if they decide your transaction does not meet their standards, they flip the switch off. Here is a concrete example. Say Jay buys half an Ethereum token on a partnered exchange. He wants to use it to pay rent. The moment that crypto converts to dollars, Mastercard's network processes the conversion, applies an interchange fee of roughly 1.5 to 2.5%, logs the transaction data, and verifies it against sanctions lists. Jay thinks he is using crypto. In reality, he is using Mastercard with extra steps. And the truly terrifying part? I will reveal that shortly. But first, consider this. 85 companies did not just join a partnership. They surrendered their independence. Because once you are inside Mastercard's ecosystem, leaving means losing access to 3.3 billion cards worldwide and the entire fiat on-ramp. It is a golden cage. The bars are made of convenience, and the lock is made of dependency. If Mastercard had simply blocked crypto, regulators and the public would have revolted. But by embracing it, by becoming the bridge between crypto and the real economy, they accomplished something far more powerful. They made themselves indispensable to the very technology that was supposed to replace them. Now, here's the part that should make your blood boil. The entire selling point of cryptocurrency was lower fees and financial privacy. Mastercard's partner program quietly destroys both. Let us talk fees first. A direct Bitcoin transaction on the blockchain costs roughly $1 to $3 regardless of amount. But the moment that transaction touches Mastercard's rails for conversion, interchange fees kick in. For merchants, that is 1.5 to 3.3%. For a $100 purchase, that is up to $3.30 skimmed off the top every single time. Across Mastercard's network, interchange fees generated an estimated $72 billion industry-wide in the US alone in 2023. Now apply that to the growing crypto payments market, projected to handle over $15 trillion in transaction volume by 2030. Even a conservative 1.5% fee on that volume equals $225 billion a year in interchange revenue. That is not innovation. That is a toll road built on top of a technology designed to eliminate toll roads. But here's the shocking part nobody is discussing. The fees are almost invisible. When Jay buys a coffee with his crypto-linked Mastercard card, he sees the price of the coffee. He does not see the 1.8% interchange fee the merchant paid, which gets baked into higher prices for everyone. He does not see the foreign exchange markup if his crypto converts through multiple currencies. He does not see the data processing fees charged to his wallet provider, which get passed down to him in the form of higher platform fees. It is like a hidden tax on every transaction, and you never see the bill. Now let us talk data. Crypto was built on pseudonymity. Your wallet address is not your name. But Mastercard's KYC requirements mean every partnered wallet in exchange must verify your identity. Your name, your address, your transaction history, all of it flows into Mastercard's data ecosystem. They know what you buy, when you buy it, where you buy it, and how much you spend. That data is worth billions in targeted advertising and risk modeling. What if Mastercard had never entered crypto? What if decentralized payment rails had matured independently? Analysts estimate peer-to-peer crypto payments could have reduced global transaction costs by up to 60%. Saving consumers and merchants an estimated $400 billion annually by 2030. Instead, we are watching those savings get absorbed by the very intermediaries crypto was designed to bypass. And the biggest winners in this arrangement are not the crypto companies. They are Mastercard shareholders. So what does this mean for you? Let us bring this home. Jay just got a raise. He is earning $75,000 a year. He spends roughly $4,000 a month on essentials: rent, food, gas, subscriptions. If even 30% of those transactions start flowing through crypto-linked Mastercard rails over the next 3 years, and each carries a blended 2% embedded fee, Jay is paying an extra $288 a year in costs he cannot see. That is a nice weekend trip. Gone. Now multiply that across 330 million Americans. We are talking about $95 billion a year in hidden transaction costs on just domestic spending. But it goes deeper than fees. Remember that on-off switch? In 2022, Mastercard and Visa suspended operations in Russia within days of sanctions being imposed, cutting off 210 million Russian cardholders overnight. That was government-directed, but the infrastructure to do it exists for any reason Mastercard deems necessary. Imagine a future where your crypto-linked card gets declined not because you're out of funds, but because the algorithm flagged your transaction as high risk. Or because the merchants category is on a restricted list. Or because your spending pattern triggered a compliance review. This is not hypothetical. Mastercard already uses AI-driven transaction monitoring that blocks an estimated 200 million suspicious transactions annually. The question is not whether they can control your spending. The question is who decides what counts as suspicious. Are you comfortable with a private corporation making that call? How are you preparing for a world where your money needs permission to move? Throughout history, whoever controls the flow of money controls the flow of power. The Roman Empire built roads and taxed every cart that traveled them. Medieval kings controlled the mints and debased the currency at will. Modern banks built the wire transfer system and charged for every message sent. Now Mastercard is building the on-ramp to crypto and charging for every conversion. The technology changes. The pattern never does. Crypto was born as a rebellion against financial gatekeepers. 14 years later, the biggest gatekeeper in the world just absorbed it into its network, with applause from the very community it was supposed to liberate. We are standing at a crossroads. One path leads to genuinely decentralized finance, where your money moves without permission. The other leads to a shinier, faster version of the same system that has always existed, where someone else holds the switch. The question is not whether crypto will survive. It will. The question is whether it will still mean anything when it does. What do you think? Is Mastercard protecting consumers or protecting its monopoly? Drop your answer in the comments. If this video changed how you see the payments industry, smash that like button and subscribe. We go deep on the stories that actually affect your wallet every single week. I will see you in the next one.